Okay, Miller TV here with Dewey and Genos. And how do you feel being recognized by the city of Brampton?
It's a tremendous honor. Anytime that we have a chance as a people to come together to celebrate our excellence and to be recognized in that circle of people is a tremendous honor, and I'm very, very grateful.
We were having a conversation before you're talking about self-reliance, and we see where some of our people are not self-reliance. We try to depend on the government and other people to do things for us. What more can we do to believe that we can do things for ourselves?
Well, I think we need to remember who we are and what we come from, because it's in our DNA. Our forefathers, such as Garvey, who is one of my most excellent mentors. This is what he preached, right? And this is our heritage, to be able to stand on our own 2 feet, to be able to do for yourself. And no one is going to do more for you than you need to do for yourself. So this is an understanding that we need to reclaim. And I think once we understand that legacy and that history, we can have a paradigm shift. It's a mental thing. It's a mental shift. Once you understand that, things can change overnight.
Yeah. How important is reading and to seek knowledge for yourself? Because they said if you put our history or the truth in a book, we won't find it as a people. So how important is reading?
Well, I think reading it is critical to the development of a human being. And this is something that, those people who took us from Africa realized that they made sure that you did not read, that you were not able to read from an early age. So this was a strategic method to make sure that you were being controlled. Once you control somebody's mind, they're completely controlled. So reading is fundamental to the development of a human being. The earlier you do it, is the better chance that person can realize their full potential.
Yeah.
Right? Although at any age you start is better for you, but I would advocate the earlier the better.
We've been a long way. We've been through so many things in our life as a people, and we are in 2024 now. But we still can't find the remedy of coming together and support one another. What more can we do?
Well, you know what? I think it doesn't take a lot of people. It takes a few. And what we need to do is, those of us who know better need to do better, right? So I think those of us who understand the problem, make sure that you do for yourself. Make sure that you are excellent as a person. If you have children, make sure they are excellent, right? The family, in my perspective, is the key. The family is the unit. It produces people. And if you can produce an excellent person and plant the right seeds, that person can go on and produce another excellent person. So this unit is a God-given gift to us to see how we can flourish and change the paradigm. You're talking about unity, it begins in the family.
Yes.
Man, woman, and child.
Start with the man in the mirror also.
That's it, right? It starts there. It's a decision that you make. What do you want? You have to decide. Once you've made the decision, you can change the reality. But at first, you must decide which direction you're going.
So what's the meaning of Black History Month to you?
Black History Month, I think it's, Carter G. Woodson started this as Black History Week, right? And the whole reason for Black History Month is that he saw that textbooks and the curriculum wasn't celebrating the achievements of African people. So it started there. It's an opportunity for us to make sure that we are coming together, we are looking at where we currently are, where we've been, where we currently are, and where we need to go. I think today we need to make sure that we maximize the moment. We are not utilizing Black History Month to its full potential. There's so much more we can do, right? And it's not just about, history is an interesting thing because history is always happening.
Always, yeah.
History is now. Right now is history, right? And so we need to help our children understand the importance of history, that their current reality, you can't understand your current reality and understand what happened before. You understand that? Yeah. You'll be completely lost if you don't understand what happened before. So if you don't know why police brutality is happening, you need to know the past. or you won't even know how to protect yourself. You won't know your current situation.
So you have to know your past.
You have to know the past, or you're lost in the current, in the present, and your future is completely in disarray. So history is critical for every people, but the people who control the history control the narrative. So the thing is, the person who is supposedly oppressing you is not going to teach you your own history because it doesn't benefit him.
No,
you have to find it for yourself. You must dig for yourself, which means you must have your own library. And the books that you need, you're not going to find them in the library. So I would advise, as Garvey said, put some of your money away and use some of your paycheck to buy books as much as you can.
Last thing, any message for black people out there who, because we see people get honored tonight for the service that they're doing in the community. So any message for people out there who are not taking part in the community to just do some volunteer work to help one another in the community?
Well, you know what? I think we have to see beyond the money. Many of us believe that the be-all and end-all is how much you have, but there needs to be a why. Because if you have all the money and there is no why, you'll spend the money and the money goes back. That means once you get the money, you have to know what to do with it. So what I would say is you need to have a bigger vision, right? And then you now use that vision to drive an objective, and through that, you can get your funding and your money to drive that vision. So I would say for those who are in the community who they're not sure whether they should put their foot in to do things for themselves, I think you have to look at the potential of a person, potential of their people, and say, you know what? Money doesn't make the man. The man makes the money.
Right.
Right? Yes.
All right. Thank you very much for your time, brother.
You're welcome.
It's a good interview.
Yes,
Thanks.
you.
All right.
We're waiting on the background.
Okay.
We're waiting on the
Okay.
background.
Have it now.
Were you the one